What is going on? So I am back on the surfboard project. Went over to a friend's house and I thought we had a hot wire. It was like 2 or 3 inches long, so it is not going to work to hot wire that. So I am going to have to hand sand it. Well, I guess not hand sand it, but we'll use a sander to get it down to where the stringer is. And alright, so I'm going to start sanding and we'll see what kind of progress we can get with using like an agitator sander and an orbital sander. Oh, what is going on, everyone? Back on the grind, back on the sand. We are shaping the board, and I'll explain kind of my process here. As you can see, I've sanded down to the stringer. So this is the rear. Still haven't sanded down here. I'm working on the front. So thought process is to shave down to the stringer in the middle and then use this sanding block to hand sand down to the stringer. So got a lot of sanding to do. I'm gonna get it sanded down to the stringer all the way and then show you kind of what the board's gonna look like. We'll be back. All right, so I've been sanding about an hour and a half, and got down to the stringer all the way down the bottom of the board. So here's the front. Here's the back. So now it's time to cut down all the sides. I'm going to call it a break for today, and I will come back tomorrow and sand down the remaining bits that I can. Like on the edges, still need to be trimmed down a bit, the edges and the ends. So it's looking better. Oh, what is going on? We're back to sanding. So today I'm going to get the edges roughed in here. That way I can take down these last little bits here, this last little bit here, and then I'm going to start shaping this rocker. I've taken down a lot of foam already, so more sanding. Here we go. I'm going to start knocking down some of this part. Alright, so I sanded for about 2 hours and I think I've made pretty good headway. That's the tail. We had a little bit of an issue here in the front. My initial glue up, like I mentioned earlier, did not go so well. And so it's kind of peeling up here. I'm going to try and inject glue in here where it's not doing so good, and if it's not working, then we're gonna have a shorter surfboard, I think. Oh, what is going on? Back on the sanding project. Last night I put a little bit of glue down here and here to try and save the front. So now I'm going to sand this portion down and see how damaged it is, see how much of it did not get glued down. If we're still really struggling here with the foam getting stuck down, like I said, we may make it shorter. I don't know. We may just have to make it real thin at the front. So I'm gonna sand for another, who knows, 30, 45 more minutes. Get that sanded down, and hopefully it'll be a nice smooth transition and we won't have to chop the front off. I've been sanding about an hour and a half, and I'm going to call it quits for today. I am very pleased with about 80% of the bottom of the board. Very smooth until we get to here. And this is where we had the glue up issue. I tried to correct last night, but don't know if we'll be able to save it or not. There's a few little seem like air pockets at least. Like whenever I move or put pressure on it, it like bows up. So very pleased with this back half. Like I said, it's super duper smooth. So tomorrow I'll figure out the rest of this front end and then just need to shape or sand down this top portion. And then it's time to put the fin plugs in and glass it. So call it quits for today. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, we are doing the most dangerous part. Well, not yet. We're doing the test. So we have created a router jig for the FCS II fin box. We are going to practice before we destroy. Hopefully not destroy. Hopefully fin boxes fit perfectly. So here goes nothing. That worked!
Whoa! First try. That's so cool.
I can't believe that worked.
I don't think we've ever done something for the first time and it worked on the very first
No, that doesn't happen.
It is always trial and
It's a little sketchy down here because it falls off the edge, so
you just have to be.
you got to make sure you hold it like this way.
Leaning
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Yes! All right, I'm going to do one more for practice.
You gonna do one?
He's going to do one. Oh, yes. Good call.
That's so snug.
Oh.
That's so snug.
Oh, yes. Oh, oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's all the way in.
Oh, no, it's not yet. I'm not. Just the way you can't get it
Now you
out.
put a fin in it.
Oh, yeah. You shovel it out. You're so smart. Dang, dude. That worked great. All right, well, what we've done works. Just make me a little nervous because the edge here. I'm gonna practice one more time and then
there's
we'll
this
wrap
one, but
the real deal. This is how the masters of the surf industry do it.
Yeah. Duh.
Hours
All right, here you go.
and
You
hours,
could ruin everything right now.
days of work.
Babe, be careful.
What?
We're about to possibly ruin days of work.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I need my extra piece.
Oh wait, your side piece.
My side piece. Okay, you can hold that, right?
Yep.
Safely.
Nice.
We got holes. We got holes. Oh God. That looks good. Listo.
Sure, ready?
All right, now this is really the scary part
Why is this one scary?
because it's got the wood
Oh, dude, the router will
power right through
just
it.
fucking shred it. That's what the routers used to do. So maybe, so I have an idea. What we'll do is we'll raise the bit up. So we're taking off smaller patches on the
okay,
wood
yeah.
and then dip it down.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're not trying to chunk the whole piece of
Yeah,
hardwood
not
out.
go straight through it.
Because that is a pretty substantial piece of hardwood to try and, or pretty deep cut into hardwood for one pass. Wait, that's the, oh,
I mean, that'll be fine.
that's just the bottom of it.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
I've never seen an ice cream man come by.
Ice cream man. It's extreme ice cream.
Extreme ice
Man,
cream.
how extreme could it be? It's ice cream.
Maybe it's like
Anywho,
freezes your tongue when you
got
eat
the
it.
plugs in. I gotta glass them in with my epoxy resin, but I will do that back at the casa. Can't believe it worked, but pretty excited, so on to the next step.